Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. It's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
Try to get this done real quick.
29-yard line.
Let's get it, let's go.
Just got that play off. Now Rivers. And the Chiefs are going to get it. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's second down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Second down, Rivers. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jackson picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to get in this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Vick with a give to Sanders. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
TJ Watt.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I got 335 wheel. Got 335 wheel.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here's Michael Vick. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
I was just going against this nigga. This nigga.
They'll run on 1st down. It's James. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's James. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 5.
Throwing, Rivers. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught the trailing. Big play there. 61 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
It's really not a surprise. To me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
You want to be doing that training variety packs, nigga. I don't be getting nothing, fool. That shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings
And the double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
My highest score was a 93 Tyreek.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
I watch
line.
niggas making videos. 97, 90, all this. I'm like, nigga, what it be?
Following the interception here, Rivers. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
That's a big bitch.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Chiefs nothing.
On 1st down, it's James. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
James. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. It's Harrison complete.
I was
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the ground, it's James.
I was trying to cover that.
Touchdown, Green Bay. 14 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time.
James played more as a
The back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle, tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, then that's going to be all over.
Following the touchdown, here's
underrated
Anderson to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
That's on my feeling. Evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
At the 40-yard line.
Nigga, tell who not my sub linebacker.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
This there James out here now, man.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Knocked in the air and intercepted.
And that's it.
Picked up
Hit.
for 36. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. Into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Yeah.
Anderson.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Yeah, that's what the shit like. That's why I like how I'm posting videos.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here. An inability to put any points up.
They got bad thing. I was posting.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the thing about it, nigga, we can come back for anything. We can not pay attention like one bit in the game. And then we be like, all right, man, let's get to it.
Off at the 35. And it works free.
Oh, come on. Come on.
They will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
That was even. I already knew I was going to make it to the touchdown, so I was like, fuck it.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is shoving onto the field as he'll go for 2. From the gun, Rivers. He's got it. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. Touchdown. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Look how far he all the way in.
Plenty more before
I'm
this game
always
is
that
over.
nigga, cause he was playing that deep corner on that what's the name? That corner, man, I was just, so I see now,
Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Chiefs, nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Give me some more minutes on the video.
Onside kick there. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
Hey,
Feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach to going after it. also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it will come back and hurt them later.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Other people I can put in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Drake. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
And 9.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Buying time to his left.
Ooh, I thought I had
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
15-yard line.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Yeah, I'm about to say
and now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with Sanders. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
No gain.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. And that's a critical touchdown. I don't want to be too hyperbolic or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, say
I did. Thank you.
10 at their own 38-yard line.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they were. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force him over.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to the safety, Sean Taylor.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, the return to Sanders. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
I want to buy Aaron Rodgers.
They will indeed go for it.
Get that profit from it.
Oh, no, Vic throwing another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
That's complete. He's going to take it in. Touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
And don't they both got
I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe somebody tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 58 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A risk reward the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is
heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Vic, and he's going to go down again. Chase Young, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks.
He's going to play left
for Vic. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And right in the 48-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense. offense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And they're not able to convert on fourth down. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession,
that was weird.
that's all
Like,
you're looking for.
Like a route runner or something like last year. Like,
on 1st and 10, here's Vic. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Vic. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 3rd and short yardage. Vic. He's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 12. And Tyreek is out close to the 40-yard line. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
39-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. James. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
And I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Adrian Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up around the 33. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And another mistake fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Rivers here to throw. Through the contact, brings up 2nd down. In 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Hooked off by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd down from Vick, incomplete. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. And it's 3rd and short.
Sanders.
To throw, Vick. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try.
A 24-yard attempt.
He's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, and the Bulldog's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation is the key to everything. And when you're on the defensive side of the ball in the special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this. And in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
For the field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And that's all about ball control.
Shit like
They
this
needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It leads to
an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One last shot for Michael Vick. And now here's another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with the pick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win. It's the points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
It's not like
I mean,
that,
what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yeah, this guy's good.